What was the AAU scene like when you were in high school?
It's nothing like it is today.
No.
It was still I was still playing with Albany City Rocks. Well, at least until I was up to my 15 year old season. Um, but there was no EYBL yet. It was just regular AAU. You go to the big tournaments. You knew what those were. There were like live sessions and things like that. But when you play with the bigger teams, you go to the bigger tournaments and you get the exposure. That's just how it was. You had to do what you had to do and against the bigger names.
Yeah.
Like my senior year in high school, I played against Kemba Walker. I had no idea what this dude looked like.
And then you saw him.
So we get to the game and my coach is like, growing up, everybody called me Pop. He's like, Pop, you got Kemba. I was like, all right, cool. I felt I didn't want to embarrass myself. Like, who the fuck is Kemba?
But you're right. It's not like nowadays. You're like, oh yeah, I follow him on Instagram or I've seen him on Twitter.
So
It's
I knew who he was. I just didn't know what he looked like.
Right.
And what's crazy is my freshman year, I played against him as well, but he wasn't as good. Like I don't even think he played. I think he played for the Gauchos, and this kid Chuck Bryant was their star player. And then 3 years later, this kid is going to UConn.
Mm-hmm.
And then winning national championship.
Right.
Yeah.
And then go to the league. Like
He won me that bracket. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Kemba. I put all my stake on you.
As you should have.
Did you play against Jimmer ever?
Yeah, we played on the same team for a tournament, and then we played against each other a few times. It's crazy.
Because you would have played against him for like sectionals and stuff too, right?
No, they were a class under us.
They were a class under you guys? Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Like we played against him in AAU. Played against him so it's crazy. So I'm a year behind them.
Yeah.
But some tournaments we would play up. So we played up one tournament, and he played us one game, and then played Taylor Battleham the very next game. And within those 2 games, he had about 102 points.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like he would just pull up from anywhere.
Yo, and the very first time I played against him, he was chubby. I think it was like 13, 14. He was chubby, and then came back muscular. I was like, what the hell happened? And funny story, I was 14 playing on these guys' team in a tournament in Long Island. Like OJ Mayo was there, Nick Kalathis. I don't know if you guys know Corey Fisher. He played at Villanova.
Yes, yeah.
Yep. So,
was he on a national championship team, I think?
Was he?
He might have
He
been.
might have been. No. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
No. But all these guys are at this tournament. Irvin Walker, Lance Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm coming off the bench, but I'm coming off the bench and I'm playing very well to the point where I take Jimmer Fredette's starting spot in that tournament. I don't know what happened. From that point, he might have taken that. Maybe I have a little bit of, why he elevated. Maybe he didn't like that. he didn't like that.
He took that a little personal.
He took that personally. Like, oh, you gonna let this guy? Okay, let me show y'all what I can do, and I'm gonna go be the 10th pick of the draft.
He had 2, I think.